Hello, look at here. I have found another power supply for an Amiga 500. Now, do I know that the other one doesn't work? No. Do I know that this one works? No. What do I know? Not much. But I know that I tried two into the other power supply, and I didn't get very positive results. Now, could both of these Amigas be dead? Certainly. Would I like to think that? No. I would not. So, I'm going to try another power supply in this one, and I heard the same sound, and I see no power light. So, that's consistent. Not good, necessarily, but consistent. So, I'm going to put that down there. Then, I'm going to take this other power supply, the same for the second power supply, and apply it to the first Amiga 500. We'll turn it on, and we see a light, but it's funny, the light, it really doesn't look right. Just maybe it's, well, we're doing well. We have two, and neither one wants to come alive. This one also has Torx screws. I did not check the bottom of this one. Mostly, kind of like the Amiga 1000, most people expanded them. Oh yeah, there is an expansion thing. It's small. It's tiny. It also is from Supra. It also has solder joints. I want to attack my thumb. Oh, look at that. Huh. I guess it's a later version. Probably much the same thing. It just has, instead of 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 chips for memory, it has 4. And the same cute little battery. Anyway, I do not expect that thing had anything to do with this firing up or not firing up. So I'm going to put the little door in place, leave the memory expansion out, and yes. So I've left this one on just to, you know, but I don't know why. So I'm thinking that if I go away, I might find another Amiga 500. I might. I might indeed. Stand by. Well, what do you know? Another Amiga 500. Ooh, this one feels a little heavier. And it looks like the door on the bottom is almost straining to be opened. Oh my. Okay, there's definitely something there. And it has a shield on it. Wow, okay, well, It's something. Probably a memory something. It seems to be sealed. I hear a cat. Is it Sheldon? Or is it Penny? Penny! Penny, come here! Penny, I don't think anyone's ever seen you before. Come here, Penny. Come on. Come here, Penny. Come here, Penny. Penny, 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 come here. Penny. Penny, come here, Penny. We're talking about Amigas. We are. Now, this, it's funny, I was just talking to somebody about this, about how they like when Sheldon comes to visit. Well, this is not Sheldon. This is Penny. And Penny is a little bit of a scaredy cat, aren't you, Penny? And she doesn't really like to be picked up that much, and I don't pick her up that much. But she does come along and visit now and again. Hang on, here, Penny. There we go, here we go. No, you don't like this at all. Okay. Anyway, for anybody, okay, let's look at the camera and say hi. For anybody who says they've never seen Penny there. You've seen Penny. There you go. Nice girl. Okay, so another Amiga. Now, do I know if either one of these power supplies is working? No, I don't. So, am I having the same kind of failure in the power supply? I don't know. It seems unlikely. But who knows? So here's Amiga 500 number 3, power supply number 2. Aha, the power light comes on. I heard something. But I see nothing. Oh dear. Let me try that again. I'll turn it off. I will wait. I'll turn it on. I'm seeing more screen flashy stuff. I hear no disk drive activity or asking for a disk. Oh dear. Could they all be dead? Could they all have gone to the Twilight Zone? I would like to think not. We'll try another on-off switch. Oh dear. Well, I think I will go look for another Amiga 500. You know, just in case I have one. Because I might need some help. Help me! Because I tire of walking over there, and I knew that there was one, oh wait, two 500's there, I decided I would bring them both. Okay. Yes, yes, thank you. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, this has some extra wire. Maybe this, ooh, stop. Okay. Just a moment. Still plugged in, but not turned on. Okay. I'm going to bring up this one with the extra wire. I'm not going to look inside. I'm going to give it power. Live on the wild side. It looks normal from the outside. Okay, I heard something. What is the switch? I don't know what the switch is. I heard something much the same as what I heard on the others. Oh, something is happening. Oh, it wants Workbench. Well, imagine. Okay, maybe I'm going to try something, because I did flip this little switch here. Maybe it's a different ROM thing. Let's see what. Oh, well, yeah. The wire's now disconnected. Great. Let's see what happens now. Okay, it's doing its thing. It is asking for Workbench 1.3. Oh, isn't that special? I'll have to see what this switch is. So I put in a disk that I think is working. I have tried it on other things, and it is now reading. So, what do I know? Well, I know battery backed up, clock not found. Good. What do I know? I know that this one is at least firing up, unlike the others. So that's a good sign for this one. It's not a good sign for the other ones. And it seems the drive works, because it is loading up Workbench. The LEDs come on. And it chugs along. So, okay, so Workbench 1.3 is up. And if I remember rightly, no. Oh yeah. If you don't have a mouse, you can still move the pointer. And hold down the Amiga key. Oops. Oh boy, it moves fast. Ooh. Okay, so this one seems to be at least coming up. What is that switch? I don't know. But that is a good sign. So I'm not going to put this one with the others. This one I will put somewhere, gently, carefully. I do not want it falling, because it could be the one that I need to test everything else and find out what's wrong. Okay, so here is Amiga 500 number 5. This one does feel, I don't know, heavier. It does. So, we have power, we have the mono output. I'm going to set it down. Ooh, strange things are happening to the power already. Or not the power, but the video. What's going on? There's nothing. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. And the video is doing strange things. The power light is not coming on. Wow. I've never quite seen something like that before. Let me just see here. I will stick that back in. Maybe I didn't have the power quite in all the way. Let's try that again. No, it's funny, even with nothing applied, the video is doing very strange psychedelic things. I do not get it. Okay, but now it was doing sort of things. Maybe that little mono thing is a little bit broken. It is not asking for WorkBench. The power light is not coming on. Oh, come on you. So I'm going to take the 520 if I can. Stick it securely in. Set it down. Give it some power. So, things are flickering. But there is nothing. No power light. Oh, that's interesting. I did the control Amiga, and things are flashing, so it's like it's seeming to be resetting. But I hear nothing from the drive. Well, this is more what I'm used to. I had 5 Amiga 500's to test out. 4 of them are dead on arrival. 1 of them seems to work. Grand. Oh well. Tis the nature of the beast. I suspect I have more out there. I'll have to look around. Anyway, if anybody knows anything about the Amiga 500 and if there is some typical failure, do let me know. Oh, I suppose one thing I could do just before I give up on this or stop doing anything is I could open up this little door. Oh yeah. And there is a kind of, well, a nice expansion thing. I think it's from Commodore. And it looks certainly not as neat and clean as the other one. It's kind of dirty and gross. It almost looks like it's had, well, it certainly has a lot of fingerprints. And it's sort of, I wonder if this has an evil battery in it. You know, just because I'm curious. Now that I've taken that out, I'm going to put this back in, just so it doesn't get lost. Boy, it looks really neat though. And I'm going to get the power connector again. And I'm going to get the video, because you know, if these things do have those evil batteries in there and they've screwed things up, maybe the RAM card is screwed, but maybe the computer will come alive. The red light is on. I heard something. Okay. Well, the drive, okay, the red light is on. It is not, it's making the noise like it works, WorkBench, but it's not asking for it. But what the heck, I'll put it in. Oh. Okay. Now it came up with a kind of a butchered WorkBench looking screen. And it still did. Alright, I'm going to turn this off. Just a moment. Now I'm going to turn it back on. I'm going to just leave the disc in there. Let's see. Oh, I think the only one that I didn't take stuff out of is the one that worked. Well, this one now, oh, okay. Now it has come up with its squirrely WorkBench screen. So I'm going to turn that off, turn that back on, and just give it a little time to think. Well, interesting. I guess I'm going to have to look inside these things and see what is what. They are, of course, soldered together, which makes it more difficult to look. Okay, yeah. So, I know you can't see, but basically it is coming up and asking for the WorkBench thing. But there's a whole lot of funny characters in rows going down. There is the hand with the thumb. But something is definitely not alright. But it's better than it was with the memory expansion in there. So now we have one that works, 3 that don't, and another that's a little bit maybe. Nothing like certainty. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to find my torque screwdriver and set about checking out what's what. Oh, I was going to cut that nail. I didn't cut that nail. So at this moment, believe it or not, I don't specifically know where another Amiga 500 is. So I can't continue to torment myself or you at this time. But tomorrow, or perhaps later in the day, is either another day or the same day. So, anyway, yeah, 1 working, 1, 3, no. Ah, well, onward with the explorations we go. Bye for now. Thank you for coming.